Hi and welcome back. So I've done a couple of bits since last time. So I went back, full clarity. I took these apart. I painted these into clear red just to be better. I've sorted out the gap where it joins up, so with no gap line anymore. And put them back together, and I'm a lot happier with them now. I have the outer body all primed. You'll notice I've done a bit of pre-shading on it. This is both sides. So this is ready for its main colour. I've been doing a bit of work on the impulse engines. You'll notice this is coloured in the same light blue as the bottom of the warp nacelles. I've done that in the metallic grey, and I've lined the inside with metal foil so it'll reflect light around a bit. Red LED, and we have this one mocked up. Obviously it's not in exact position, but just to give an idea, because I want to get these in place properly. Oops, we can see we've got light leaks, so we need to deal with that. So dealing with light leak, I want these in place and masked up before I start painting it so it all blends together nicely. I've also got the floor of the back cabin done, masked up, so I'm going to start painting the rest of the inside. So once we've got a bit of progress made, we'll have another look at things. Right, so I've made some progress. All the outer hull has now had a coat of our base coat. You can see I've got the impulse engines in lit up. This one's still masked over, but I unmasked this one to have a look. So that's worked really well. Next up, I need to start masking off bits because these panels get coloured a very light grey. This is sort of a more gold. Lots of bits and pieces to mask off and paint. So there's lots of that in the future. The same on this part. So we've got like here to paint, here on both sides. Where the deflector goes needs painting. So lots of masking, lots of painting, little bits. We've done a little bit more on the back section of the internal. So I've painted the bottom of here in the flat aluminium the same as I did on the front part. This now needs masking, so I can paint the next. Masking, paint. There's going to be lots of different masking and painting here. It's going to be really quite time consuming building it up bit by bit, and awkward getting into, obviously, because of the shape. So we probably won't have another look at this until I'm pulling all the masks off, so we can have a final reveal. So my afternoon is a lot of masking, bits and pieces of painting, so I'll probably concentrate on the rear section and see about getting this finished. So back shortly. Right, so we're at quite a good point to have another look at things. So this has actually got a clear coat on ready for some panel lining. Need to get a pin in and get rid of the last of this mask all that's stuck in here. Caught there, so that'll need a touch up. I'm quite happy with how these are looking. Also did the top there. So this part is pretty much finished apart from touching up. I'll put up some screenshots as well, so you can see where I've got my inspiration, how these should be, because Keith was good enough with his instructions to include a load of photos of the actual screen model. So we've got this, the front. I'm a bit annoyed with myself because this part should have been painted at the same time as these. So that's coming on. I've started masking off the other parts, started masking off the front, and I noticed that there's actually some imperfections in it. So I'm going to have to knock up some, probably use some milliput, and we'll have to repair that before we can move on. So that's going to slow the front down a little bit. Not a great deal, but a bit. And in here, obviously we'd already done the floor. These side panels are in aluminium. There's some brown panels up here now that we can see from the screenshots. It's been painted in semi-gloss black, and I'm busy masking that off for some chrome around these edges. So we'll get that finished shortly. And we'll probably have another look at things when we've got the inside of here painted. Okay, so this is now patched up. I've used the Tamiya polyester putty to do it, a 2-part putty. First time I've ever used it, really easy to use, sanded really nice. So this is ready to be painted back up and moved on to, so that to do. I have just finished the last piece of painting on the inside of here, so I'm going to get all this masking tape and masking liquid off now, and hopefully I will have the desired results. So back in a few minutes with all this tape removed. Right, so this is the rear compartment finished. Quite happy with it. Very difficult to paint, obviously, because it's literally just one piece. Definitely would have been easier if the same as the front and it was in 2 halves, but it is what it is. So next up, I need to get the lights in here, light in here. Start looking at what we're going to do about the navigation strobe lights. I'll probably just do a small bit of Arduino code for that. The cob fitted on the back of here. Right, my 3mm white cob has arrived, so that'll be perfect for these. But I think we'll do the lights and putting the entire internal together in another video, because this is getting quite long now. So for now, thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Goodbye.